Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Chicago Bulls. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. They've got Hassan Whiteside, Amen Thompson out there with Anthony, and it's Mourning in at the 4. Here's our test. Back to Booker. Leonard with a screen on Jordan. Booker for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Dangerous at all times from range. Booker shoots threes at will.
Thompson passes to Mourning. To the inside. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Booker, the pass to Hayes. And it falls all over the rim and in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Mourning. And here's Whiteside. Here's Thompson. Leonard defending. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Mourning over Hayes. Mourning with the bucket.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And finished off by Hayes.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Jordan finds Anthony. Here's Mourning. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. Thompson against Leonard. And that one hits the back iron. Outside Booker. Pass to Leonard. Back to Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. It's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Whiteside. Now Jordan. Fades back. It's rebounded by Artest.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Leonard with a screen on Jordan. Now here's Leonard. Lanier, the pass to Booker. He drops it from range. Booker's got 8.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Here's Mourning. Pass to Anthony. Here's Jordan. Shoots over Booker. And there's Jordan on the assist by Anthony.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Leonard against Thompson. To the middle. Stolen by Whiteside. Thompson outside. Anthony outside. Down low. Here's Mourning. He's defended by Hayes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Hayes with a screen on Jordan. Hayes up top. And it's rejected. Leonard against Thompson. Anthony outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Mourning. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
Booker, the pass to Leonard. Here's Lanier. Outside Booker. Hayes up top. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. And the layup is good off the glass.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Leonard against Thompson. Shot by Leonard, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jordan. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Bulls leading by 4. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
New Orleans on D. Leonard outside. Pass to Lanier. Leonard against Thompson. 5 on the clock. Leonard passes to Booker. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Pelicans trail by 4. Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The fadeaway. Anthony misses.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now here's Hayes. Stolen by Whiteside. Thompson outside. Jordan high post. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
And that mid-range spot is so sweet for him.
Booker with it. Give him 8 points now. Here's Thompson. Jordan inside. Booker defending. Up again. Lanier with the rebound. Chicago leading. Pass to Booker. Screen by Leonard. Over Thompson. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Booker.
So the dilemma is this with Kawhi. Do you play off so he doesn't blow by you, or you get up on him to prevent the jump shot? Either way, he's going to make you pay.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Pass to Hudson. 4-3. Shikely with a rebound. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Leonard against Richardson. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Hudson. He's guarded by Anthony. Hayes with a screen on Anthony. Here's Hudson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Anthony.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The Bulls on offense. Here's Hudson. Pass to Wall. Down low. Here's Wallace. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And here's Jordan. Lucas passes to Jordan. Here's the pick. Outside Richardson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cycli. Now here's Richardson. Puts up a deep three. And Goodrich pulls it down. Here's Hudson. Here's Ball. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
Into the lane. The shot by Hudson, no good. Anthony outside. Offensive rebound. And it's Wall with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And the big finish by Wall.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Richardson against Wall. Richardson, the pass to Anthony. To stop the drought. Chicago with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Going all the way to the rack. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, total focus there from Ball. Not letting anyone stop him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Now here's Ball. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Jordan. Ball against Richardson. Back to Jordan. The baseline J buries the jump shot. Jordan's got 11 points.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Goodrich. Wall with a screen on Jordan. Back to Wall. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Cycli. Still without a bucket. Anthony finds Jordan. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Chicago leading by 8. Ball passes to Goodrich. Wall against Richardson. Wall, he's open. Again, the Bulls score.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Hayes, Kawhi Leonard out there with Devin Booker, and it's our test in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Leonard passes to Hayes. Here's Lanier, covered by Jordan. Outside for Booker. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And stolen by Hayes. Leonard with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Outside Booker. Pass to Lanier. Over Jordan. The Pelicans pull it in. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Now Anthony. Here's Mourning. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. New Orleans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to our test. Now here's Booker, covered by Jordan. From the arc. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Off the inbound. Oh, Booker in close.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here's Anthony. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And here's Booker. 10 points for him. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Leonard against Thompson. Jordan up top. 11 points in the game. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jordan's got 13 now.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Outside Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Pelicans trail by 8. Now here's Jordan. He's got 13 for 3. Anthony. Leonard pulls down the board. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hayes with room to shoot, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Hayes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Hayes has gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. There's a screen. Anthony, the pass to Mourning. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Hayes. And now the Bulls in transition. Pass to our test.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Anthony, 2nd personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Here's Thompson. Still no points. Pass to Mourning. And here's Whiteside. Jordan with it. Booker defending. From 13. Jordan misses. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Bulls. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Whiteside with a screen on Booker. Clock at 4. Here's Mourning. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mourning's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And it's Lanier missing. Pelicans trail by 11. Thompson passes to Anthony. Off the mark there with a 3. Anthony's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Artest. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Bulls lead by 13. Thompson with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Another shot. Blocked. Here's Artest. That shot off the mark. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Thompson outside. Back to Anthony. Pass to Jordan. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And New Orleans making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Chicago leading by 12. Leonard outside. Booker against Anthony. Booker no good. Pass to Jordan. Up top, Grant. Thompson outside. Bradley sets a screen. The 3-ball. And again, no good by New Orleans. Now here's Leonard. Shoots it from the high post. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Pelicans trail by 14. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Bradley. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Chicago ends up going with a new group and a change for the Pelicans. Richardson's checked in to the right side. Here's Ball. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Jordan, a good look. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Back to Wall. Up and over Richardson. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pelicans trail by 10. Anthony outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Chicago now. They've led by as many as 14. To the middle. Here's Wall. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Wall's got 8.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Bradley. Basket's good. Bradley's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Ball outside. Wallace left side. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Grant. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Jordan. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Ball finds Wall. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that fact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And New Orleans making a change here. And he makes both free throws. And the Pelicans with possession here. Pass to Jordan. Back to Richardson. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Cycli passes to Jordan. And slams dunk by Jordan.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Hudson. It's blocked. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The 3 from Ball. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's a minute 26 left to play in the second quarter. The kick out to Richardson. Drops in the 3. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Ball passes to Wallace. Back to Ball. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, LaMelo using his length.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Wall against Richardson. Grant with a screen on Wall. Outside Richardson. Over Wall. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Richardson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Outside Wall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And that one falls for Wall. And so Wall nails them both. Now Richardson. Here's Jordan. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Bulls. They're up 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Carmelo Anthony, Thompson out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Mourning in at the power forward position. Outside for Booker, just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Oh yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Mourning. He's defended by Hayes. Fade away. Mourning misses. Bulls leading by 10. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Booker surveying the D. Pass to Artest. Fires the 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson passes to Anthony. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anthony outside. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Lanier's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker. Launches it. The rebound by Whiteside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Whiteside. Anthony outside. Here's Jordan. Got a piece of it. Here's Artest. He's guarded by Anthony. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Leonard. Pass to Lanier. And here's Booker. Booker drawing the double. Lanier, the pass to Booker. Here's Artest. Just 5 on the clock. Over Anthony. Rebounded by New Orleans. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Anthony. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Here's Artest. It's stolen. Thompson against Leonard. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Now here's Booker. 18 points for him. Pass to Lanier. Here's Artest. Now here's Hayes. Tipped. Clock at 6. Leonard looking around. Second shot opportunity. And Lanier gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
New Orleans calls timeout. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Mourning passes to Thompson. Anthony outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Pelicans trail by 13. Jordan with it. Give him 20. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 22 points.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Pass to Booker. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. Thompson passes to Jordan. Shoots over Booker. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top, Booker, defended by Thompson. Leonard outside. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Whiteside. Now Anthony. Booker defending. 6 to shoot. They double him with Booker. And here's Thompson for 3. There's the block. Tries to save it. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Hayes finds Booker. Here's our test. He's guarded by Anthony. Leonard passes to Booker. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
Pass to Mourning. It's Thompson, high post. And stolen by Leonard. Over to the left wing. Hayes with a screen on Thompson. And here's Hayes, defended by Whiteside. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Booker with a beautiful pump fake, gets the defense up, draws the foul. That's a classic NBA move.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Jordan. He's got 22. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Chicago leading by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
Now Thompson, yet to see a basket. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And denied. He sent it right off the glass. Booker, pass to Leonard. Back to Booker. Here's Lanier. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Pelicans trail by 17. Anthony with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
How many thousands of times have we seen Melo in that position to pick up a shooting foul and to force the defense to foul him?
Richardson's checked in for New Orleans. So it's Chicago now. And here's Booker. He has 29 now. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Booker against Richardson. Pass to Thompson. Anthony outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
The Pelicans making a switch here, and so he hits both. And so Wall will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game, and Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Over to the wing. Here's Goodrich. Blocked! Down low. Anthony in the post. Pass to Bradley. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Chicago leading by 11. Ball outside. Here's Hudson. And there's the screen. To the middle. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Bradley passes to Thompson. Back to Bradley. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And the basket is good.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Thompson in the post. Wall covering. Thompson against Wall. Shot's good by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Inside, here's Hudson. Second chance effort. The kick out to Ball. Off target from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Bulls leading by 11. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Wallace. And basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wallace has got his third bucket of the night.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Back to Richardson. Up top, Thompson. Wall covering. Right side, Richardson. Money from the wing. Richardson's got 7 points in the game. So it's Chicago now. Outside Wall. They set the pick. Unable to get that one. Thompson with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Bradley. Now here's Anthony. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Out to Thompson. Bradley sets a screen. Thompson passes to Bradley. Back to Wall. Thompson with a steal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting from New Orleans, Thompson, 2 shots.
That one misses. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. With 1 on the clock. That shot missing. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Devin Booker out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Hayes, and it's Lanier in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Leonard with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. Jordan against Booker. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Pelicans ball.
And here's New Orleans now. 11-point game. Jordan, the pass to Whiteside. Oh, Booker with a block. Here's Leonard. Thompson with some nice D.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Jordan. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Jordan's got 26 points. Chicago leading by 9. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Leonard passes to Booker. Four on the clock. Back to Leonard. Over Thompson. Leonard can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 9. Anthony right side. Shots blocked. Leonard against Thompson. Down low. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Thompson against Leonard. With the fadeaway. Anthony with a bucket.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
Hayes with a screen on Jordan. Hayes up top. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard outside. Shoots over Thompson. Shot by Leonard, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Hayes comes to help. Got a hand on it. Jordan against Booker. Booker just shredding the D.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Pass to Lanier. Now here's Booker, covered by Jordan. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Lanier gets it to go. Pelicans trail by 11. Now here's Thompson. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Booker. Hayes with a screen on Jordan. For three, Booker. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Anthony, the pass to Jordan. Back to Anthony. Puts up a three. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Artest. To the paint. Hayes inside. Working on Thompson. Hayes, shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Chicago foul. Personal foul. First team foul. Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Jordan. Chicago leading by 9. Leonard with the ball. Here's Booker. Pelicans cleared away. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Here's Artest. Outside Booker. Rebounded by Mourning. Mourning's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Jordan. Uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Anthony, the pass to Jordan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. The first one falls.
At the line for the Pelicans, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Chicago leading by 7. Outside Booker. Hayes, the pass to Lanier. Now the Pelicans in transition. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Leonard for three. Leonard, a threat from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Jordan. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Takes a 13-footer. Leonard gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And herein lies the problem with trying to defend Leonard. His versatility. You take one thing away, he hurts you with another.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Mourning. 2 points. That one goes.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. He's checked in for Chicago. The Pelicans making a switch here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Booker against Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Booker can't get it to go.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Here's Thompson driving inside. Oh, misses the dunk. Bulls leading by 10. Now Booker. Shot from 16. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Cycle's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jordan. Back to Thompson. Cycle passes to Jordan. Thompson outside. They set the pick. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Hayes with a screen on Jordan. Hayes up top. Out to Leonard. Fires the three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Here's Jordan. Pass to Anthony. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's not an easy shot, but Carmelo Anthony has made his living making tough ones.
Hayes with a screen on Thompson. Hayes with it. Back to Leonard. The baseline J is on the way. Anthony grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 8. Jordan inside. Knocks it loose. Anthony against Leonard. Back to Hayes. Pass to Wallace.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
6 to shoot. Booker for 3. Counted from distance. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Out to the right wing. Cycling. Tipped. And here's Leonard. Booker. Pass to Hayes. Leonard on the wing. Now Booker. Oh, a tough make from Booker.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
The Pelicans call timeout. Here's Jordan. Driving in. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. There's 1:17 left to play in the fourth quarter. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
On the take, Booker.
And the offense starts to run with a little bit more pace when Booker is in attack mode like that.
Whiteside, he's checked in for New Orleans. Richardson comes in for Jordan. No good on that one. Good on the second one. Now here's Anthony. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Whiteside. And Anthony hits from deep.
Melo playing de facto point guard here as the ball handler, working on the pick and roll. So it's another element that's going to be tough to stop.
Up top, Booker, guarded by Richardson. Booker, good.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
I think a bucket here, Graham, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hayes. Leonard against Thompson. And the dunk by Leonard.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Devin Booker.